I want to remind you that God has the ability to make a thing holy unto himself. He has the ability to do that. He can call. That's what the term the Bible uses. It's the call of God. And when Paul talked about the call of God, he said the hope of his calling. One writer said that he called us out of darkness into the marvelous light. And when God calls a man, when God calls a woman, you cannot deny that call. When he calls, you will answer. And that's the only reason why any of us are here on today, is because God called us. Jesus said that no man can come to the Father except the Spirit draw him. And David says in Psalms chapter 3, verse number 8, that salvation is of the Lord. And so we understand on today, because we're Bible readers and Bible believers, that God did it. That we're saved because he called us. That we're here because he died for us. He procured our salvation. As Brother Watson said, he paid the price. And so in Isaiah chapter 43, God is reminding the nation of Israel that it's all on him. God is telling the nation of Israel that I got it. That I'm in control. Anybody ever heard of Facebook? I was on Facebook the other day, and a brother in our Christian community here in Waco said that Facebook was not a ministry. And I sent him a message to correct him, to let him know that anything that's going on in the world today, God is using it to glorify him. Whether it be Facebook, whether it be MySpace, whether it be the teachers in the classroom at Waco Independent School District, everything is of God, through God, and by God. Now, some people use it in a manner that's not consistent with who God is. But God even says about that all things are working together. Amen. And so he's reminding Israel, verse number 1, Isaiah chapter 43, he says, thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel. Fear not, he says, for I have redeemed thee. He says, I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. And when we think about Isaiah chapter 43, verse number 1, we must understand that God is saying that I have called you by my name. By my name. By my holy name. I brought you out of Egypt for my name. I brought you through the wilderness for my name. You crossed the Jordan River for my name. For my name. So that I wouldn't be disgraced amongst the nations. So that my name wouldn't be polluted amongst the heathen. So that I would be glorified in the earth. And it's the same way, today. Grandmothers and mothers and fathers, and if you're connected to people who aren't saved right now, God got them. God has manifold wisdom. God can save people on their deathbed.
Yes.
All right.
Am I talking to a real church? I said God can save people on their deathbed. He told the dying thief, this day thou should be with me in paradise. So you don't have any, we don't have any say-so in the matter on how God saved him. We don't have any say-so in the matter. God can save them in a jail cell in TDC jail. He can save them on 35 right before their car gets ready to implode. It's none of our business. Let me prove it to you in the text. He says in verse number 7, Isaiah 43, he says, even everyone that is called by my name. Listen to what God says. He says, for I have created him for my glory. Do you see that? He says, I have formed him. He says, I have made him. And so the only responsibility that we have as parents and spiritual guardians is to make sure that we do as much as we can to get them to him. And once God gets his hand on them, it's all about his glory. He is the author and the finisher of our faith. And he will ensure that anything that he calls will answer and we'll make it to the other side. Amen. Amen.
say amen. So thankful to be here this morning. This is the day the Lord has made.
Oh, yes.
Amen. You know, the Bible